Gene here, Ducttapediaries. Today we're doing a grill, a new grill for my F-250. This is my 2007-3 diesel pick 'em up. Has a 6-speed manual, pretty bad little truck. But when I bought it, it had the grill was all blacked out. You know, you can see it was chrome at one point, bumper start. Eventually we'll do the bumper. Chrome starting to peel on the side here. But my wife got me a new grill for my birthday, so that's going to be the new grill. Looks kind of like, I guess, the Raptor or whatever, Ranger, Bronco, something. But this is what she got me. It came with the driving lights because my headlights really suck for some reason. But yeah, we're going to switch this ugly grill out and see how that goes. So you need, so far, screwdriver, regular Phillips, and it's pretty straightforward. You can kind of look at it and see there's only 4 screws on the top, and then the bottom underneath here there's these little metal clips. That's why you need a flat screwdriver to stick it in there and pop the clip and pull it out. I'll show you here. The driving lights, they came in separate boxes. When you put them in, I put it in the house because it was warm in there. It's not as warm out here. It comes with the screws. It says, right, left, top, so you make sure it's up, which you can't really screw up because it only lines up one way. They're pre-adjusted, so they're kind of tilted in a little. Go ahead and pull this out there. It also came with this wiring mess for hooking it up. I know here in PA, I'm sure it's everywhere, but PA, driving lights have to be hooked up to your low beam. So when you hit your high beams, they turn off because you don't want to blind people any more than we already do when we're driving down the road with these new headlights. So that's kind of where we're at, and we're going to go ahead and get started with pulling this one out so you can kind of see. It also came with the switch to turn it off and on, but I'm going to wire mine different so that way they're hooked into the headlights. This little automotive relay, which clips into this thing, and I'm going to go ahead and clip it in so I don't lose it, because I will lose it. So I'm going to take a 4 screw down. You can probably do it with an impact, but it's plastic, so I'm not going to because I know I'll break it. So that loosen the top up. And then we're going to go down here, right here on the corner. You can see it, there's a clip. Stick your screwdriver in, lift it up a little bit. There you go, your truck's grillless. We are going to need to reuse these clips, so I'm going to figure out how to get them off without stabbing themselves. They hold on there pretty good. So I'm just going to take my new grill, flip it over to match the old grill. And it does have the little tabs here on the grill. So you just want to kind of coordinate where they're going. Obviously you don't want to screw that up. Just kind of sticking it under because it has little tabs. kind of bite in a little bit. Wiggle it off the piece. So we're going to set the new old grill off to the side. You know, I might get a little crazy later and take the Ford emblem off and mount it on here. Kind of wish it would have had something on here, but it doesn't. So. And then line her back up and reverse operation, I guess. That was pretty easy. Before I get too far ahead of myself. I forgot to run my wires. That's why it was so easy. So they have these little connectors on the end. One's black, one's yellow. And on the back side of the lights, they're both black. So I guess it really doesn't much matter. Just going to slide them on. The connector. The little tappy things on the light side are not high quality, so just watch it break. Through. Probably why this wasn't connected. So take that back off. Wires. You know, mine's a diesel, so I got a battery on both sides. So I kind of choose one side or the other to run through. Alright, so don't do like I did. Put this on before you run the gear. ran that all through. Connect this back in so we know where it goes. Because there's no instructions. Did not come with instructions. I'm not going to kill these at the moment, but I am going to put them in place. So, I feel like I have to go back in there and secure and wire tie things a little bit. A lot of extra wire. With this being a diesel, just out of idle, will shake the wires and end up rubbing through. And then I don't need that. Here's the front of my truck now with my new grill. Just got to do some wiring, but I feel like it needs like Ford written in there or something. Kind of plain. See how it looks. Staticky. Maybe with that being a little more closed up, truck will put a little more heat out in the winter here. It's a cold running truck. So I'm going to put this back on now that I know my wire went through. Alright. That. It does have a little fusible link comes on it, so it's got a fuse. Doesn't really give me anything to mount it to. So that's not really that cool. We got to find a place to ground this, hang this, and then power this, which will go to my switch, which has a wire here, which will end up inside the cab. And then you would just connect this guy up and clickety click, off and on. And that has its own powering ground. But just to show you guys kind of what it looks like lit up, we're going to kind of time into the battery here quick. You guys can see what it looks like. There they are. Turn them off, turn them on. Little light lights up, let you know, off or on. That's the grill. So that's it. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. Wiring wise, you just got to clean up your wires, make sure they're tied down and whatnot. I just temporarily tag them on the battery until I figure out where I'm running them and whatnot. Because with the diesel, you don't want anywhere near the exhaust or the turbo because it will melt them down pretty quickly at 1200 degrees. Okay, well, that was that.